Let me call the roll call for people who are present. Ron.
Aye.
Dale. Dale Wild not present. GL.
Present.
Phil Hansen.
Phil Hansen's here. Just know I might have to sneak out a little early. I got baseball practice.
Okay, we'll hustle, just like you baseball players. Matt Boke. Matt Boke is absent. He's at the Gonzaga game. Mike Stearns.
Present.
And Tom Cleavy's present. Staff, we have Larry and Jan, I see, and I don't know who else. And guests, I don't know if we have any guests or not.
We have no guests.
We have
Okay.
one guest. We have a Mr. Ballard on the phone or on the,
On the call?
Thank
Okay.
you.
yep.
All right. Yep. Welcome, Mr. Ballard. All right. Meeting is called to order. First item or second item is the minutes from the March 2nd meeting. They were in your packet. You have any additions, changes, deletions?
This is Phil. I have, it's not to the minutes, but on the first page here, it says the Development Authority meeting will be meeting on Tuesday, April 5th. That should be Monday, April 5th, correct, Jen? First page, first line item, the memo coming out.
Oh yeah. That's on the agenda. The agenda
Yeah, just
it says Tuesday and it should say
Yep.
Monday. You're correct.
Yep,
That's right.
Just FYI. Yep.
All right. So I'll take a motion for the minutes of March.
I so move. I read the minutes and found everything appropriate.
Second. GL second.
Okay, Ron moves, GL seconds. Any other discussion? I'm going to call the roll. Ron,
Aye.
Dale, GL,
Aye.
Phil,
Aye.
Matt, Mike.
Aye.
All right, motion carries. Item 3, financial reports. Financial report and payment of claims are in your packet. And I know that she's going to get around to making some changes into this in the months ahead. We talked about that at length last month. And other than that, I have no comments, I guess. Payment of claims. Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
This is Phil. Yeah, I noticed she put, are those numbers in blue? Is that some of Heidi's changes, or is there any significance to that?
There's no significance to that. She's going to make changes in the future. These are still pretty much like our old ones.
Thank you.
And the only
Mike
payment of
Stearns.
claims is for some printing.
This is Mike Stearns. I move for approval.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion by Mike, second by Ron. I'm going to call the roll. Ron,
Aye.
Dale, GL,
Aye.
Phil,
All right.
Matt, Mike.
Aye.
Motion carries. New business, we have a couple considerations for land sale. One is item 4A, consideration of land sale to Accessories Unlimited. Now, Larry, you can take it, but they already have 2 lots and they're buying which one now?
They have 2 lots already. They are now looking to buy lot 6 and lot 3. So lot 6 was originally one of the lots that was tied to the first lot that they bought.
Right.
They wanted to buy the lot to the north of them, and so we let them buy that and split that up a little differently. Now they're coming back and they do want to buy that lot 6, but they also want to buy the lot 3 up on the north end that was originally attached to lot 4. So we're getting back to the kind of the original configuration we had there before. I'm very much in favor of doing what we can to assist this business that's growing so well in our community. And they are offering the full price for the lots, but they do want a 5-year contract for deed like they had on lot 5.
All right, so they will be owning all 4 lots at the end of that cul-de-sac.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Is Travis on the line? Does he want to speak to anything? Tell us what he's doing there.
Well, I got myself and Mark Rasmussen are here. Basically, what we're looking for future business to expand so we got more storage area and be able to ship more product out. So we would use one of the lots would become our new parking lot, and then everything else would be where we're going to continue to add on. Really, our first plan would be to get more storage for outside goods, and then our next year plan would be to add on to our building. So it's just more for just to enhance our capabilities and be able to add more here at this location.
Travis, could you give us a little just update on how the business is going? I read in there you said 40 employees and 6 part-time employees. Can you just go on with that a little bit?
Yeah. So since we moved in here, we've added, well, I think we were somewhere around 23 employees when we first approached you guys when we purchased the first lots and put the building up here. For us, the last 2 years, we've grown, over 50% in the last 2 years here, and we actually have quite a bit of new opportunities for us right now if we can take them on. So that's kind of where we're looking to expand to be able to take advantage of those.
Okay, and you guys make like buckets and stuff, right? All kinds of fabricating for
All kinds of skid steer equipment, attachments, and then we sell either direct or through dealers, but we also do just some custom manufacturing or powder coating for some of the other local businesses as well. But yeah, most of it is through our direct sales to end guys through some of our other customers is where most of our growth is right now. So.
Larry, the next question is for you. Sorry to dominate the questions here. Didn't we have the Pelican River watershed asking for access to the north end of these lots? I'm looking at the picture right now.
Yeah, we have taken care of that.
yeah,
have
we
provided-
granted them access.
Where at?
I'll bring you a map next time, but it runs along that north. I'd have to look back and see, Phil, for an exact. I'll bring you
Okay.
exact maps next time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do have access across the north end of our property currently, and it would be across that new lot as well.
Okay, so it'd be across your lot number 4, right? Because 4 goes a lot deeper than lot 3. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. So
Larry,
this would be, okay.
Larry, can you put the map up?
Yeah, it's in the packet. Everybody should have it.
Page 13 of 16.
Yeah, it's in the packet.
Okay.
Mike Stearns here. Well, I guess it's important that you folks are aware of it, so that's the positive thing. So, question for Larry. So, Larry, about as far as the percentage of lots that we've sold, how many are sold on a contract versus cash sales?
Typically, we sell them outright. We don't do contract for deeds very often, but occasionally we have. We did one
Okay.
with accessories. We're still in the midst of one. So if it can help a business expand, we've been willing to do that. What we haven't been willing to do is to reduce the price of those lots because that affects other buyers and other people who are running businesses out there.
Larry, go down one more page and then we'll see the map.
Okay. The map doesn't show the easement, Kelsey.
Yeah, it doesn't. So, but
No.
they'd be coming across the top of lot 4 is what Travis said.
Yep.
And the easement is across the land that's owned by the Development Authority right now, not across Travis's land.
Correct. It's well, except for lot 4, yes.
Yeah.
So this wouldn't impact the other lots.
When we put our fence up back there, we left it ahead of where the easement is so that the road is still going across the back part of the property. So it can be accessed anytime they need to.
Does the easement come through where the word outlet is on the outlet D? Is that where the easement comes
The
through?
easement comes through on lot 10 and can't see what the other one is, but on the north end up above outlot. D.
Yeah, lot 10 and outlot D.
Okay,
Yeah.
all righty.
Most of
And I
that's
would-
swamp back there, but it still works as basically our green space. So it's kind of right on that back where the end of lot 3 is kind of just right there.
Mike Stearns here. I would make a motion to approve the offer as proposed by Accessories Unlimited.
Phil Hansen, second.
Okay, and now we're in the discussion phase.
Mhm.
And Travis, just so you are aware, and my question is this going to satisfy your land needs into the future? And you know, the next item on the agenda is the sale of lot 2, which would be adjacent to you. You're just aware of that?
Okay, I guess, yeah, I wasn't, but yeah, I mean, right now, for what we're seeing for a foreseeable future, yes, these 2 lots should take care of us, what we need.
Okay, any other discussion?
This is unrelated to this project, but Larry, it'd be really helpful if you keep this map instead of just having sold on here, kind of like who's where out there as a reference.
Sure. We can do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, no other discussion. I'll call the roll. Ron,
Aye.
Dale, GL,
Aye.
Phil,
Yes.
Matt, Mike.
Aye.
All right, motion carries and it's approved. Good luck, Travis. We're glad to have you here.
All right,
Thanks,
well, appreciate
gentlemen.
it, guys.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
guys.
All right, next item on the agenda is the sale of that lot 2 to Lakes Glass. Yeah, any comment on that, Larry?
Yes. Now that we've sold land to Accessories Unlimited, we have lots 1 and 2, which we would want to keep together as a possible larger lot. It's also a very desirable lot. If you've looked at that together, they make a very, very nice developable piece. And I really would hate to break that up. I think Lakes Gas could easily go across the street on lot 7. That would give them, what they're looking for is a corner lot where they can come in one side and go out the other and not have to turn trucks around and things like that. And I think lot 7 could work very well for them for that purpose. Or even one of the lots further to the south, say lot 5 down at the corner of Heron Street and Cormorant Avenue. So I think they have other options and we don't have to break that up. And I think that they would be willing to probably do that. So unless they push really hard, I think that's the way we should try and pursue that. And I will contact them and let them know that.
Larry, I really like your line of thought there. You know, we don't want 2 businesses to be with a small inferior lot in between. But you know, why is lot 1 and 2, why is that broke up? Lot 7 looks about the same size as 1 and 2 combined. How did that happen?
Well, lot 7, most of that is wetland. If you look at the south end of it, that's all wetland. So it's just the smaller part of it is, or the part to the north is the buildable part.
Yeah, it slopes down to the water, kind of a steep on the backside.
So would you say it's lot 7 is about half usable or a third or 2/3?
Yeah, it's about half, I would say. It's similar in size to lot 2, the usable area.
Larry, would these lots be suitable though as far as having LP gas? Because remember the big deal we have with the school going out there, the LP gas and all that, is that going to affect any of the other lots around them?
It shouldn't affect anything else out there, no. They would have to get a zoning change and they would also have to get a conditional use permit for LP gas, but that would be in a location where it shouldn't impact any school development.
But I'm thinking about other businesses out there too that have any objections to it or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think there's, LP gas storage is usually pretty, how do I want to say it? They don't create a lot of traffic or a lot of issues where they go. I haven't had any complaints about the LP gas storage businesses that we have in our industrial park now.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Okay, so then we won't take any action. We'll just defer back to Larry and say, contact him and offer him an alternative location.
Larry, which lot did you say from, they want a lot 2, you would suggest lot 7, or what other lot did you say?
There's a lot 5, block 2, down at the corner of Cormorant and Heron.
So
Cormorant and
6,
Heron?
Heron.
yeah. So listed for 62,975.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, or even if they went north to that, right up along Hawk Street. There's some corner lots up there.
Larry says we're talking these lots out there now for all of them. Are most of the businesses that we have in our North Industrial Park doing pretty well as far as you can tell? Their businesses going
As
above.
far as I can tell, everybody seems to be doing pretty well. There have been some significant upgrades to some of the properties out there, and yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Okay, very good. Thank you. We still have some nice lots left. I'm hoping we can get some new businesses in sometime.
Well, I can tell you this, if everybody I know around everywhere is looking for people, so it's you're not, unless you got people, you're in big hurt.
It's crazy. Nobody wants to work.
Well, I don't know if that's an accurate depiction of what's going on, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I don't think so either. I think there's just more jobs than available labor.
more jobs than there are availability. And if you couple on the fact that there's soon to be Amazon's opening how many acres, 180 acres of building over in Fargo, or what's the number? And then they got 7,500 jobs coming to the into the diversion project in the next 2 years. You can do the math.
But they're only $15 an hour jobs, yeah. That means all those people are around on the human services, and the taxpayers going to get to subsidize all of them. What we need is jobs with livable wages. That's the problem right now, and that's why these people are staying home. I just read an article today. All this CARES Act money and PPE and all that. These people don't have an incentive to go back to work. They're making virtually the same staying at home.
So Larry, you're going to suggest lot 5 on Huron Street or lot 7 as opposed to lot 2?
Right, or they can also look for themselves and see what appeals to them as well.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Yeah. We don't need a motion on that then?
No,
No, not if we're not going to take an action. We don't need a motion. We can just give staff direction about how to follow up.
Perfect.
All right, so that takes care of 4B. 4C is sponsorship of the 2021 Economic Development Summit on May 7th. So do we have anybody from our group speaking there at all, or what?
Kelsey usually gives an update on development in the community.
All right,
Kelsey, are
well,
you
that's
doing
good.
that again?
That there's,
I am.
yeah, I don't know who else is speaking, but I'm just glad that we're involved. And what kind of sponsorship are they looking for?
Well, we typically do a $500 sponsorship.
I'll make a motion that we do the sponsorship, and then with that, I hope we get tickets for the members of the Development Authority like we've had in the past.
Includes 10 tickets available. It says.
Yeah, it includes 10 tickets, Ron.
I'll take one of those too. Do we got to have a motion on that, Tom?
Yes, we do.
I'll second Ron's motion.
So Ron and Mike made the motion. Any other discussion? All right, I'll call the roll. Ron?
Aye.
Dale?
Aye.
GL?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
Matt? Mike?
Aye.
Motion carries.
And all of you who would like to attend that should contact Jen, and she'll keep track of who needs tickets.
Jen, put me down for one. Save me a call.
Same here, please. Mike Stearns.
And I as well, Dale Wild.
Phil Hansen too.
Tom Clevey. You got all that, Jan?
Yep.
Thank you. All right, item 5, old business, the priority list and commercial industrial property list. Hopefully there'll be some updates on there as we sell some property, but otherwise there's really nothing going on there. Anything else that has to come before the authority
Tom,
right now?
Could you give an update on where we are with the Gooden? Has anything happened on that?
We have ordered an appraisal, but the appraisers are very busy right now and we won't have that appraisal until sometime in June. So, but since we're in no hurry, I told him that would be fine.
Okay.
All right. Ron, anything?
None.
Okay, Dale?
Well, I have to plead for forgiveness here. I was over at my airstrip by Ottoman and I was having just too much fun and I just totally spaced out on it all.
Hey, happy birthday too.
Oh, that's right. How did you know, you rascal?
Heard it on Hodgepodge.
Oh, crazy.
Small town. Okay, well, happy birthday, Dale, and you're excused. Okay, anything from you, GL?
Nothing.
Phil, anything else?
Yes, one other follow-up. Just we talked a lot about the food pantry a lot, or Kelsey, you'd kind of filled us in. They were trying to go for that that bakery shop on Highway 34. Is there anything happened with that?
Nothing really new to report, Phil. Council and some county commissioners took a tour of the existing facility. I think the need is definitely there, but as far as what the next step is or what facility they go into or land they buy, that's still up in the air. I think their building committee isn't real excited about that bread store option, but I think their preference would be building a new structure, maybe in the industrial park, but still, I guess they're still looking at different avenues of how to get there.
Is just preliminarily, just a straw poll, is the industrial park a good place for something like that? I mean, my first thought is no, but I guess I can be convinced.
Yeah, we had that discussion last month. It was brought up, I think, by GL, and we had some of the same thoughts, but there's been no decision reached that I know of.
If everybody here is just thinking about the food, where would a great spot for that be if they want to build? I mean, I can't even think of a great spot for that.
Well, we tried the over by the jail because the county had a lot there.
Yeah.
Now they've sold that, but they're pretty convinced that they want to build a new Fultz building. And the good news is that the county people were at that meeting when we went have that tour at the existing building, and I'm hoping that the county will get involved, and they do have some other lots also. And maybe they can help with some of the fundraising too, because right now they're going to look at some type of a fundraiser to raise this kind of money. And they can go low end of 650,000. Randy was saying up to $1 million. So,
well, and I'm not convinced that the industrial park is a good location for a food pantry.
I think we're all
For
agreed.
a lot of reasons.
If we could find something else, that'd be the best. If we could find another lot, so
Who bought the lot by the jail?
they didn't say, just that it was sold.
Okay. So nobody else has an idea of where a good spot for that would be? Just not probably in the industrial park. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. That's really not our area of work, I guess, is to figure out the food pantry.
Yeah, that's going to be for their board to decide.
Yeah. Okay.
And I agree with that, but I also say that it is going to become ours if they come to the industrial park, because I guarantee you they're not going to want to pay full price for a lot. And I also would tell you that they're going to then come back to the city and the public utilities and want a donation for part of that $1 million to build the Taj Mahal. So while you say it's not our deal, it is our deal. I mean, money
Well-
ain't growing on trees, folks. I mean,
Yes, say no.
rich uncles ain't dying here, so.
Well,
Yes, we
and I
know.
suspect that they will be coming to the development or to public utilities for some donation, whether or not they buy a lot from us or not. I think their biggest hurdle with us is whether or not we'd sell them the lot, so.
I would agree with you, but at the same token, there's CARES money or whatever that is out there that can be used for renovation and can't be used for building, so it makes it a hell of a lot different ballgame.
But we can't afford to give away an industrial lot for something that's not industrial either. I mean, that's
Amen.
not our business.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, we got 10 roads back there, and I mean, those are all built up for an industrial park to have all the traffic in there. I don't think that'd be good to the people who are already there, but okay.
All right. Anything else, GL?
Nope. Oh, I have a question for Larry. Larry, what's going on Highway 10 next to Simonson, where they chopped all the trees out?
That's what's going on. Darren Halverson decided he was going to clean up that lot, and that's his version of cleaning it up.
It's not in process. It's done.
According
At
to,
this point, he hasn't come up with any proposal for what he wants to do with it, so.
according to his good friend Carl Finkelson, who's good friends of his, he's gonna do a small housing project. That's what we were told, but
Well,
He's gonna-
we'll see.
He's gonna
We'll
need
see.
a,
see what happens. But that's what, and Carl knows him really well, so I was surprised by that, if you want to have that much cars going by your house, but.
he's gonna need a rezoning because it's still zoned R2, so. Over a year ago, he was talking about, you have maybe an apartment, maybe a storage shed. We said, well, whatever you do, you gotta get it rezoned. And, we haven't seen an application for anything yet.
Yeah, it'd be
All right.
interesting. Okay, thank you.
Did I miss anybody?
Mike Stearns,
Oh, Mike, yeah,
Just-
sorry, go ahead.
we're talking about labor shortages, and I just want to share, I was at Great Clips, my favorite hair salon, getting my hair cut. And they announced that they're going to be closed here shortly until they can find more staff. They've been staffing the facility with stylists or whatever they are from multiple locations, and they are running out of being able to do that. So they're nice facility in McKinley Plaza or the Crescent, and they can't keep people there. So, and they are fairly accommodating in what their wages are. So just one more person. And on a different tangent, Larry, on our little grant program for facade improvements, have we gone back to some businesses after the fact and given out those grants, or is it all people coming to us before? I thought there was one or two that was after the fact.
No, we have not gone back and done
Okay.
any after the fact.
There's been some pretty good activity on some of these buildings being improved. Could we do another article? I mean, it's
Sure,
I would love to support these people for doing it, and
yep.
the ones that are maybe holding off would maybe tip in favor of upgrading their facades.
I think timing is not with us, and this whole pandemic has slowed all of those kinds of things down quite a bit.
I don't know. I would disagree. It seems like there are a lot of people that are still moving forward with some of these things. So
Yeah, that's true. There's some of that, but a lot of people are just kind of holding tight to see how things go and waiting for things to get back to normal before they start that.
Yeah, cost of construction.
yeah.
I just received a message from MR Group, which is part of the men's group I belonged to for 40 years, and they said the average men's store in the United States last year was down 55%. Now they're going up against those numbers they're down 55%. Now they're down an additional 10 to 20%. So the retail world is having a tough time out there. People just aren't coming into the stores. They're still afraid of COVID.
Yep.
All right.